All right, for today we are actually going to react to uh to another legend, to like another horse. Is that his name is TM Opera O? I think that's how you say it. This was requested by Fast Shark 849, but he also said, or this person said, TM Opera O gotta be next. He went on a legendary run in his 4-year-old year, which is kind of crazy, bro. So I'm actually kind of excited to reacting to this one. So hey man, I can't wait to get into this, bro, because we just got done watching some Bolly Rudolph, and some Bolly Rudolph set the standard.
Hi, I'll introduce you to some great horses in Japan. I'm not very good at English, so there may be strange expressions, but please forgive me. This time is TM Operato. Explain the origin of his name. TM is an acronym for owner Masakyo Takazano. The operative
Oh, Masakio Takazono? Is that how you say his name?
is from his father Opera House. The
Opera
O at
House.
the end means
Oh.
king in Japanese.
Oh, so a king type shit. Okay. So hold on. The owner, his father, and wow. Wow.
TM Operato was born in 1996 and made an outstanding performance in medium and long distance races.
Okay.
In particular, he won all 8 races in 2000, the last year of the 20th century, and was also called the end of the century overlord because of his strength.
Well, okay. Yo, dang, 180 races hurt.
TM Operato was born in 1996 and made its debut in the summer of 1998. It took 3 races for the first victory, but from there he won 3 consecutive victories up to the Grade 3 Mainichi Cup. It
Mm.
was the spring of 1999. He was in time for the Triple Crown race. In the case of male horses, the Triple Crown race will be contested in 3 races: Satsuki Sho, Japan Derby, and Kika Sho.
I'm glad. You know what? I'm pretty sure Japan's greatest sources already explained this because we've seen so many videos. But now since it's like categorized like this, I can see. Okay, okay.
The
Got you.
Triple Crown race will be contested in 3 races: Satsuki Sho, Japan
Satsuki Show.
Derby, and
So Satsuki Show, Japan Derby,
Kika Sho.
and Kika Show. Wait, in Kika Show? Oh, there was another kick. Okay.
Satsuki Sho is usually held around the end of April, Japan Derby is held around the end of May, and Kika Sho is held around the end of October. There
Mm.
were 3 strong horses in the 1999 Triple Crown race. They were later called Big Three.
Who
One
were
of the
they?
big 3 is TM Operato, which I'm just explaining. The remaining 2 were Admire Vega and Narita Top Road. Admire
Mm.
Vega and Narita Top Road
Now there was a scene, and yo, my For You page is so cooked on TikTok because TM Opera O in Uma Musume, there was a scene of her facing the other two. I think it's for a movie. I'm not even sure. I don't even know how many movies there are for Uma Musume, which you guys told me to which one of y'all told me to check out, by the way, especially with the Cinderella Grey one. I think that's what it was called, because I don't need to go back to watch the original one. I'm gonna work my way around it. I might actually bring anime reactions back. And it's not on this channel, it's on my It's Mere One TV channel. Yes, I do have multiple channels, and yes, I try to stay consistent on all those channels. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm trying to be on the roll here. But I might actually react to the anime itself. I might give it a second chance. I'm gonna keep it a buck. So we're gonna see. But if that's the big three right here, that little scene that I got on my TikTok page, wow.
just explaining. The remaining 2 were Admire Vega and Narita Top Road.
Because
Admire
TM
Vega
won, I
and
think.
Narita Top Road ran in Yayoi Sho, an important trial race for Satsuki Sho. Narita Top Road won, followed by
Oh,
Admire Vega.
never mind.
Therefore, it was natural that they were regarded as influential in Satsuki Sho. TM Operato was still a dark horse at the time of Satsuki Sho. However, in the actual race, TM Operato, who followed the race from behind, overtook the other horses on the last straight line and won the race.
Ooh. Okay.
Narita Top Road lost third and Admire Vega lost sixth.
6. Dang.
At that time, TM Operato was considered a dark horse, so it was said that this victory was a fluke. In the following
What? Because it was a dark horse they consider as a fluke? That's wild.
Japan Derby,
This is for the
Admire
second crown,
Vega
right?
overtook another horse just before the goal and won the championship, as TM Operato did at Satsuki Sho. The second was Narita Top Road, and TM Operato was the third.
Okay.
The result of Japan Derby was said to be the difference between jockeys. The winning jockey of
Yo.
Admire Vega was Yutaka Takei. He is Japan's top jockey. In contrast,
Oh.
the jockeys of Narita Top Road and TM Operato were still young, unnamed jockeys. Over the
Wow.
summer,
Okay.
TM
So
Operato
what?
entered
Vega got the best one, the best jockey at the time. That's why he won. But in the other John, they were saying like, yo, like when TM Opera won, they was just like, yo, that was just a fluke, bro. There's no way. So like, what?
the Grade 2 Kyoto Grand Prize as a trial race for the final Kika show of the Triple Crown race. The Kyoto Grand Prize is not a 3-year-old limited race. This was TM Operato's first race with an older horse. He finished third here with a decent result. In the next run, Kika Show, he hunted down the fleeing Narita Top Road, but did not reach it and ended up in the second place.
Oh,
In
dang.
the end, the Triple Crown race of the year ended up being shared one by one in the Big Three.
Oh.
After this, TM Operato entered the Grade 2 race once and finished second, and then entered the Grand Prix race at the end of the year, Arima Kinen. Two of the
Mm.
strongest horses at the time, Grass Wonder and Special Week,
Yo, I
participated
heard about those two. Grass Wonder a special week. I heard about those two. I heard about those two.
once and finished second, and then entered the Grand Prix race at the end of the year, Arima Kinen. Two of the strongest horses at the time, Grass Wonder and Special Week, participated in this race, and as expected, they dominated the top. But TM Operato also showed strength and finished the race in third place, no different from them. The
Okay.
following year is 2000, the end of the century, and as I explained at the beginning, it was the year of TM Operato. He will race 8 races this year and win all. The beginning is Grade 2 in February, Kyoto Kinen. Following this, he won the Grade 2 Hanshin Grand Prize in March, the Grade 1 in May, and the Tenno Show Spring without any danger.
Just had a within that year in 2000. Sheesh. Oh, he was trying to like finish off this year right.
By this time, Narita Top Road, a rival in the Triple Crown race, was a downgrade horse. At Vega was the last to retire from the Triple Crown race. The following race was the Takarazu Kakinen, the Spring Grand Prix to be held in June. There
Yo,
was
but at the
Grass
time, did
Wonder
Vega still had his jockey, the same one or no?
who defeated TM Operato at Arima Kinen, but you know the result. Grass Wonder broke in the race and lost to 6th place to retire.
Ooh.
After 3 months off, it was autumn. The momentum of TM Opera did not slow down, and the
Oh,
2000 battle was over with all the
look how
wins
fast
including
they're
the
going.
Kyoto Grand Prize, Tinasho Autumn, Japan Cup, and Arima Kinen of the Grand Prix. 2000 is the last year of the 20th century. Someday people called him the end of the century overlord. But his hegemony didn't last long either. The following year, 2001, he lost to 4th place in the trial race in April.
Ooh.
He won the Tenno Show Spring in May, and
Oh, that's
achieved the Tenno Show victory for the third consecutive year in the spring and autumn the previous year in this race.
okay.
With this, the number of Grade 1 wins at TM Opera was 7, which was the highest number in Japan at that time. But after that he couldn't win the Grade 1 race. He entered the race in the same rotation as the previous year, second. Tenno Show Autumn finished second, Japan Cup finished second, and Arima Kinen finished fifth, and TM Opera retired at the end of this race.
So, so because this is 2001, right? Because before in 2000, that's when he was like, like locked in, like he was like going to the top, like he was at the top. Still is, but it's just like at first it wasn't all that like he was good, but it like in 1999 it was just like a debut type John, like, you know what I mean? Even though they already had his debut, but it's just like who TM Opera. It wasn't like how he started off like Rudolph did, like, you know what I mean? Like the upcoming horse. So, and I at first I think they was just hating on TM. I ain't gonna lie, saying like that was a fluke because he was considered as a dark horse. But then again, I don't know too much about it. But when they got to the end of the 20th century, that's when he was just like getting and first. So it's just like, yo, like showed them he was him. But in 2001, he was still on a good run, like a solid run. He was good on a solid run. But
It was expected that he would win the 8th Grade 1 race, which was a new record in Japan, but he never set a new record.
still
His total
solid.
prize money exceeded 1.8 billion yen. This
Yo,
became the world record at that time. TM Opera retired and became a stallion, but there are no outstanding horses. The reason for this is said to be his pedigree. TM Opera is a direct line of Sadler's Wells. Sadler's Wells is suitable for horse racing in Europe, but it is said that Japanese horse racing requires light speed. TM
uh,
Opera miraculously matched Japanese horse racing, but basically it is a pedigree that does not match Japanese horse racing.
hmm.
Even in such a situation, he was a little stallion, but died of a heart attack in 2018. There aren't many children
Wow,
left, but I want them to take over their bloodlines.
that's
This time
crazy.
is over. If you want to know more about
That's crazy, bro. Of a heart attack in 2018. Sheesh. Still though, wow. He didn't set up a new record, but the grand prize or whatever. What did they say about the grand prize? I don't think it was the grand prize. It was oh, the total prize money exceeded to 1.8 billion yen. Now that's wicked. He had a good run. Like he literally had a good run. His best runs was in 2000 though. I will say that. But before and after that, it's kind of like it would like he was solid. Good record and everything, bro. Good horse, good horse. That's what we learned about TM Opera O by, the GOAT, Japan Greatest Horses. Next, we gotta watch the Arima Kinen because I try to get as many highlights after I watch a video. Try to get a highlight here and there, to actually see them run. But this one was in 2000, which was a good year or a great year. This was at the Arima Kinen G1. Yo, King Halo there? Hold on. Daiwa? Wait. That's Daiwa. That's a different Daiwa though. Yo, wasn't it's my fault. I'll continue the video. Wasn't King Halo in the first season of Uma Musume? I think it was like one of my favorite characters at the time. At the time, though. Hold on, let me look at this one more time. Damn. Hold on. All right, number 7. I just gotta look for number 7. Look for number 7, y'all. This was that year, bro. The Overlord himself. That's so tough. I can't get over that. How can you carry the owner's, like, the owner's name, his father's name, and like the O, it stands for like king or some shit like that. Like that's actually fire. That's so fire, bro. There they go. I'm trying to read the subtitles while I'm like watching the race too, bro. Stay-Go sounds like a stand from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Uh-oh. They're close. Oh, shit. So here comes TM, here comes TM. Nah, he was hype. I would be too. Ah! Yo! That shit is fire. That's fire, bro. Yo, and they were, you know what's so crazy about that? It's the crazy part. They were neck to neck, honestly. Like, even though he was getting up there, but still, like, all 3 of them was up there is what I'm saying. Now, you already know that we gotta read a little bit about, you know, like learn about some facts, even though we already learned about some facts about the horses, but I wanna be over here to read a little bit, just to get some little detail. So prepare your eyes. All right. In 2000, Arima Kinen, winning continuously makes all other horses enemies. The horse was completely surrounded. The way was supposed to be closed. TM Opera O. Why could you run? 2013 Arima Kinen commercial by JRA. Huh. TM Opera O was a racehorse in the end of the 20th century. He won 7 G1s and earned the most in the world until Arrogate broke his record in 2017. I don't think that's how you're supposed to say Arrogate. I'm just talking to myself at this point. I think it's supposed to pronounce something else, but we'll get to that later. Especially in 2000, he won 8 grade races, including 5 G1s, with no defeat. So he's known as the conqueror of the century's end. That is, yo, that is fire. These titles, I don't know how they be making up these titles for their horses, bro. Like they got, I don't know which. You guys gotta let me know in the comment section below, like who got the most aura, like who got the most like toughest name, like who got the most toughest name when it comes to Japan Derby or the US Derby. It don't even matter. Who got the toughest name, bro? I need to know. TM comes from his owner, Takazono Masatsugu. Oprah comes from his father, Opera House. O means king in Japanese, same as Sakura, Bakushin O, or other O's. Wait, Bakushin is a descendant? Wait, because I hear, yo, I've been hearing that song, like that theme, bro. It drives me crazy. Bakushin is a descendant? Or not? Wow. Maybe not. I probably read that wrong. Opera O was the first horse that Aguri Cat rule was applied and won. Oh, okay. Even though the horse was not registered for the classics in the previous year, it can run to pay for additional registration. This rule was added after protests that Aguri couldn't enter the classics. That was why Opera O is drawn in Cinderella Gray. As in like the anime or the actual event? Did Japan's Greatest Horses mention that? You know what? I'm so glad I do these videos because now I could go back and actually like I could actually, because there's gonna be some things where I gotta have to rewatch some of this stuff, bro. I'm gonna give it a buck. But nah, the nicknames be tough too, man. Alright, that was TM Opera O, bro. But hey, like I said, bro, let me know in the comment section below, like who got the toughest name or who got the toughest nickname, which one got the most aura, because these nicknames, especially the names, bro, are so freaking fire. I am not gonna lie, bro. It doesn't even matter if it could be like, if it's based in what? A Japan Derby or the US Derby, don't even matter. Just let me know in the comment section below. Because I'm trying to figure it out, because I'm also trying to do my own research too with these horses and stuff. So I don't think Bakushin is not a descendant. I don't think, but she got that nickname though. And I gotta read more about Aguri Cat, about that one rule, and Cinderella Gray. I think someone in the comment section below also told me like Cinderella Gray is actually a good place to start when it comes to watching the anime. So, and it looked lit. It do look lit. But yeah, that's it, man. That's, I want to say another legend, because he was able to end the 20th century strong, for sure.